Welcome back, everybody. Northwest Small Batch Brewing. I'm Steven, and it is another Single Malt Sunday. It is warm today. I think it's probably this way across the country here in the U.S., but it's muggy and warm, and we're just not accustomed to this kind of weather today. So, well, we're not accustomed to this kind of weather at all in Oregon, but it is getting more and more like this. I guess global warming, I don't know, but something's causing it. By the way, today's whiskey is Laphroaig 10. Specifically the sherry cask. I love Laphroaig. I've already reviewed Laphroaig before, and I will post a link to that in the corner and also in the description if you want to watch it. I'm unboxing this with you. Of course, Laphroaig always comes with their little passport here where you can claim a free square foot of land in Scotland. I can see it looks quite dark, even though it's a green bottle. Just looking at it. So it looks like the pretty much standard, Laphroaig bottle. It doesn't look any different. Price-wise, this is definitely more expensive. So I hope it's good. I was really looking for a smoky, sherry-flavored whiskey. And I've had this on my list to try, and so I finally bit the bullet, so to speak. Well, my wallet bit the bullet. Let's see if I can open this. The little tag, broke off, and now it's a fight, but I guarantee you I will win it. All right, here we go. Pop the cork, so to speak. I love that sound. All right, here we go. First pour, neck pour, as they say. Wow, that is dark. Holy cow. Now, I don't think I've ever seen anything that says, Laphroaig does or does not add coloring to their whiskey. I don't think they do, but nothing. I've never read anything that I can think of that says they do or don't. What can I tell you? We've already done Laphroaig 15, so this is an Islay Scotch. Laphroaig 10. Why am I all over the place? Owned by Centauri Beam. 10 years old, obviously. The Laphroaig 10 is 43%. This is 48% ABV, so it's a little stronger, which is nice. They use bourbon barrels, ex-bourbon barrels, to age their whiskey. And in this case, they then finish it in Oloroso sherry barrels. Beyond that, interesting. I'm saying interesting because I'm not getting a lot of sherry smell on this. But so it's either it's my allergies or the boy, that's a big pour. the peatiness is not that strong either. I don't know that I would know, blindly smelling this that this was a peated Scotch. No, it's there. It's there on the edge, very, very edge of everything. Wow, that's interesting. So on Laphroaig. All right, let's see. Wow. Interesting. Okay. First of all, pretty smooth. I feel like it's a gentler Scotch than the standard Laphroaig 10. It's not as punchy. It's got more of a meatiness. I'm not getting the traditional, normally you get a very medicinal, iodine almost flavor from the Laphroaig 10. This is more of like a meat or bacon, smoked bacon flavor. I'm getting some ash, when smoke is ashy. That's starting to come through. There's some sweetness in there. Boy, there's a lot of subtleness. Interesting. I'm saying interesting because it's not bad, but it's also not. There's some sweetness on the finish. It's very subtle. It's not. So far, the Kilcairn. I've got behind me here. The Snag is definitely way better as far as the smoky Not that this is bad, but I'm putting some water in this because it is 43%. Thanks again to the lady fermenter for sending these to me. So I don't have to use my fingers. So they say that there's maples in here. Like you can smell maple and that sort of, like when you read the bottle, I think it says something about, it says Manuka honey. I mean, there's some honey there, but it's not, it's just, again, it's buried. Bacon. Okay, I sort of get the bacon, as I was saying. Maple syrup. Seaweed salt. Yeah. I don't get the maple syrup though. Not really. Yeah, but the smoke is more of a yeah, like smoked bacon or smoked some kind of barbecue, like smoked. It's not the normal Laphroaig smoke that you smell and taste. Oh, the water definitely helped. A couple drops of water and this has become super sweet. Much gentler. Oh, I definitely recommend a few drops of water in this one. Oh yeah, berry. A little bit of a harshness from the smoke kind of roughs your throat up a little bit, but it's worth it for the sweetness that you get that was kind of missing, that you were expecting to be there because of the sherry. Wow. Okay, well, my conclusion, this has gone longer than normal, is that this is very complex, this whiskey. More complex than I expected, and would take more than one drink or one sample to really kind of pull it apart. But in that sense, I would definitely recommend it, although for the price, I think that I would get like the Snag instead. Like, this is not, for the price, I wouldn't buy this again, I think. It's not that it's bad. There's just better ones out there. It's hard to spend that much money on a bottle when you know there's something better at the same or less of a price. Anyway, hopefully you're having a good Sunday and enjoying a nice little pour of whiskey. I'll be back in another week for another single malt tasting. And until then, sláinte.